Welcome back, everyone, to the home gym room of my house and back to the at-home workout guided tour of my fitness thing. Anywho, today I am going to be doing the boobies and triceptuals. So chest and tris for all of you uneducated people out there. We're gonna do those and we're gonna hit them and then we're gonna be happy afterwards. And for me, I want a little bit of extra fast weight loss. So I'm gonna run on my treadmill for, yesterday I did a little bit, but I'm not doing a whole lot. I'm just getting back into running. It's been quite a while since I ran. Even when I was going to the gym regularly, I would go on the treadmill, try to shave off some pounds just by walking, because you can actually shed a lot of weight just by walking. Really steep incline without holding on to the bar and walking, that kind of defeats the purpose, but good incline, good strides, you can burn a lot of calories that way. So I am doing that afterwards just to get a little extra. Let's grow some boobies. All right, so the first thing I'm gonna do is just a standard bench press just because I can and I like it. I can also do the Smith machine. This is all pretty much the same motion, except you don't have any other, I'll just say angles / range of motion. It's very linear, up, down. You don't use a lot of accessory muscles. It can be really good for people with like shoulder issues and whatnot, but I am still good with the regular bench. I feel like it hits more muscles for me. This is my weakest possible thing on my body is my chest. So I do not do a lot of weight for bench comparative other stuff that I do, like back and buys and, well, triceps, I guess. I suck at chest. I need them to grow. Come on. Grow. Don't forget, always make sure to do your warm-up set, even if you're young or old. It's mostly old people that do it, because it sucks when you start to get into it and you're crusty and cranky and not really liking young children on your lawn. It's something that comes with age. So, I don't do a lot of warm-up. My warm-up is just kind of building up to my working weight. I know a lot of people, if this is their warm-up weight, they'll do like 2, maybe 3 sets of that, which is just a little bit much for me. It takes a long time of you just being in the gym doing warm-ups, spending as much time doing warm-ups than the actual exercise. I don't like it, so I start off at a good weight, high reps, to get to the ultimate goal of where you're supposed to go. So I'm gonna throw on a little bit more weight, maybe do a little bit less reps, 12, maybe 15. I'm not wanting to do that many reps. That's what I used to do for hypertrophy, but I wanna drop it down just a little bit and see if that works for me, because I've tried a little bit of everything all the time. probably could have done one more, but I don't have a spotter, and I don't want to be a meme. So 11. Well, that was a fail. So my endurance is definitely not what it used to be. The weight is not, I couldn't do as much as I thought I was going to be able to do. So my muscles are not up to the task. That's pretty obvious. Usually I'd be doing a few sets before I finally started to go down in weight and I could start feeling it and I'd have to drop weight. But now it's just like, you did 2. You're done. But that's what you get for not working out for a few months, and you just kind of plateau and you crap out and lose all your muscle. So one of the best pieces of advice that you can get is leave your ego at the door. But I'm in my own house, so I can be as egotistical as I want to be, or as unegotistical as I want to be. I don't know what the opposite of egotistical is. But I can do whatever I want. But it's a good piece of advice if you're at the gym or not at the gym. It is better to gain muscle than to injure yourself trying to look cool with a bunch of weight, however much you're doing. And I have no one here to impress. Super. No more 10-pounders. Maybe one day I'll be big and strong. Grow. So I have finished up with bench. So now I'm gonna swap over and I'm gonna do some triceps. Of course, the tried and true little rope over here, and we're gonna do tricep pull downs and with a little squeeze at the bottom to hit the tricep. Yeah, that's not a whole lot of, let's do, yeah. All right, let's bump up the weight just a little bit, add like 20 pounds on here. Make it a little bit harder. Does this shirt make me look fat? So next one I'm gonna do is one of my favorites is the combination for flies. So it hits top, middle, and bottom part of your chest, and that would be just doing flies. The first one I'm gonna do coming up, and then your regular fly when you're like this, and then down. So you're getting bottom part of your chest, and then you're coming in, you're getting mid, and then when you're coming up, top. Yeah, so I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do 3 sets of each, so 3, 3, 3, and that'll be it for the old boobies. And sometimes mental images help you with the exercise, which are perfect for these exercises. So when you're going down, I always think of like a bodybuilder doing that pose. That's the exact motion that you're doing. And then when you're coming in like regular fly, it's like you're hugging someone or grabbing a beach ball. That's what you're doing. Big old beach, or a fat person like me. You just give them a big old round hug. And then the other one, that one's the best, okay? When you're coming up, it's like you have Simba, and you're grabbing him like by the scruff here, and you're like, ah, and you're presenting him over the Pride Land. Simba. Last but not least, this one is always kind of difficult to get started because they're up here, and if you want a decent amount of weight, you kind of have to like look like a little baby T-Rex trying to get them down, so. I got it. I'm a professional. You can always do a little bit extra on that one just because of gravity, and that's usually an easier movement, is to push something down than to push something up. So I'm gonna have to go up a little bit. All right, last one. We're gonna be doing tricep extensions. So instead of the pull down, we're gonna do the opposite. We're gonna go overhead and pull up. Push up. That way with the rope. Also, there's 2 different ways of doing this. You can do this with a dumbbell, which is a lot easier in my opinion, or you can do it with a cable, which I don't have a dumbbell, so I have to do it this way. This can be really awkward to get it in position, especially if you're doing heavy weight, to get it started. So put it up to just enough to where it's just back here before you're in your starting position, and it'll be a lot easier if you just, instead of putting it really low. Okay, that is all that I'm gonna do today. It's also very long. I don't know how fitness YouTubers do it. That's probably why they hire someone, which makes a lot of sense because all the YouTubers that are fitness have camera people. It's very long. It's not difficult, but it's long to set up the camera and then do it, and then set up the camera and then do it. I need to hire someone and make a lot of money too. All right, I'm hot, I'm sweaty. I'm gonna go run and make myself sweatier in North Carolina. because I don't like myself. And I'll see you guys in the next one where I do legs. Tune in.